How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse, and I first of all want to thank each and every one of you for 9,000 subscribers. I can't believe how many people are along this road with me. It's absolutely amazing. I do have something planned for 10,000 subscribers, but I did promise that if I hit 9,000 subscribers, I would show you my entire collection. And today, if you have that much time on your hands, you're going to have the opportunity to see my entire collection. You will see my progress on every single Japanese set, starting from base set and moving all the way up until Emerald Break. And you'll also see the decks and the promotional cards that I have as well. This video is going to span 11 binders and will feature a whole bunch of cuts, so please bear with me. If you want to cut to any particular point in the video, I'm sure you're going to see something awesome anyways. So we're going to start with base set, where it all began. My base set collection is complete. In fact, you'll notice that most of my sets are complete. You'll also notice that I do funny things with energy cards. There were no energy cards in the base set aside from that double colorless energy, but it fits really well with the base set and therefore I display it with them. Now we'll move on to Jungle. Bit of a smaller set, also complete. I believe it's only 48 cards. Now we move on to Fossil, which is complete. And you get tired of me saying that, let me tell you. And now we have Team Rocket. You guessed it, that one's complete too. In fact, you're going to see a whole lot of completion for a while. All the way through Neo is going to be complete. I do have that secret rare Team Rocket card up at the top. Now moving on to Gym 1. There's a ridiculous amount of trainer cards in this set. And Gym 2. Now we're into Neo 1. Another nice and complete set. Boy, would I love to have my hands on a booster box of this. It's just too expensive. That seems to be the running theme with all the Neo sets these days, though. It's the curse of trying to buy sealed stuff this late in the game. Neo 2, picking up right where Neo 1 left off. Also looking fabulous. Neo 3 right here. I've actually never opened a booster pack of Neo 3. There's your two shinings right there. Still managed to complete the set, piece by piece, inch by inch. And now Neo Destiny, which is also complete. You can see the shining cards as they appear. It'll take a little bit longer so you get a chance to see them all. Actually pulled that one. Wonder if anybody is still around that remembers that. 3 more shinings right there. Rounding it out with the trainers. And now we have the VS series set. Also completed, also done. I have a couple of sealed VS packs, but I purchased this set all together all at once. I'm actually quite pleased that I did, because I got a good deal on it. The cards are in fantastic condition. I mean, look at the page on the right-hand side. That's just ridiculous. It's probably one of the best 9-card pages that you will see in any set. And that's going to finish it up. Enjoy this brief cut, and we'll pick up back up with binder number 2. Alright guys, we are back with binder number 2. This is the Web series, a very rare 48 card set. Also completed. All the holographic cards at the end, the last 8 cards of the set. And now we're on to the E series. This is E series 1. All bright and shiny and complete, all 128 cards. Very interesting system having the trainer cards in the middle of the set, followed by the non-holo rares, and then the non-holo rares reprinted as holographic cards. But you do get a nice bunch of holos right at the end. Very cool. Now we're on to E Series 2, the town on no map, which will feature the first 2 holes in my collection. I'm missing 2 trainer cards at the end. I believe they're a Darkness Energy, number 90, and a Rainbow Energy, number 92, but everything else is there. In fact, they are the only 2 cards I'm missing from any of the E Series sets, which means you have some amazing crystal cards to see soon. Yep, there's the first hole and there's the second. On to E Series 3 though, Wind from the Sea. Definitely changed up how they ordered these sets. And there you can see your Nidoking, Kingdra, and Lugia crystals. E Series 4, Split Earth. Saw a booster box of this on eBay not that long ago. But it ended up going over $500, so since I was already sitting on a complete set, it just didn't make a whole lot of sense to buy it. Some great cards here. Of course, the crystals in this set are Golem, Kabutops, and Ho-Oh. The Ho-Oh one is really fantastic. Even from way out here, you can see that sparkle. And E Series 5, Mysterious Mountains, the one that I think is the king of all the E Series sets, also complete. Just insane card choice here. We have an incoming plane. Sorry if the audio bothers you. And those Crystal Charizard, Crobat, and Celebi cards. Just beautiful. That's the end of the 2nd generation, but 3rd generation, Ruby and Sapphire, does start right here. 3rd generation is where the majority of my missing cards are from. I'm missing a Kirlia up in the top left-hand corner. Might be a non-holo rare. And here you'll see some of the energy cards. Since I did not open 3rd gen... Oh, it's a helicopter. Since I did not open 3rd gen, you will not see the energy cards in each one of the sets. But here we're on to Miracle of the Desert. And Rulers of the Heavens. Shout out to Frosty. I know you're going to get this set completed. I know it. It's a battle, but you will get there. And on the right-hand side, the last set of this binder, if I remember correctly, Magma vs. Aqua, 2 Ambitions. Also all done. I just love seeing what they did with 3rd gen artwork. And the progress that they made as they made set after set after set. And of course the different energy cards that you see here too. Very nice. Now we are on to the largest binder of the bunch, binder number 3. We're going to kick things off right with Undone Seal. This is a 2-inch thick binder. Just a crazy amount of sets in this one, just because they had so much to offer with 3rd generation. That one's all done. Now we have Flight of Legends, which may be done. I don't quite remember if I finished this one. I guess we'll find out together. Yep, looks like it's all done. And over here we have Deoxys of the Torn Sky. Bring on those gold stars, I say. You're going to see them in a second. Oh, and say hello, Latios, Latios, and Rayquaza. That is where it all started. Team Rocket Strikes Back is this set. I'm not going to pull out each and every gold star. You guys are going to see them as you go. Just a freaking fantastic set this is. Look at all those Rockets EXs on the left-hand side. Another candidate for best page. Just amazing what they were able to do with it. Golden Sky, Silvery Ocean, the bane of my existence. I'm missing 9 cards from this set, and they're all unknowns. Look at this. Missing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, and then again on the other side. Boom. 9 cards missing, all unknowns. They are very noteworthy for their pain in the assdom to find and collect individually. I did find 3 of the 9 online, but some of them are going for $20, and then I'd still have to pay for the middleman services, which is crazy. Here we have Mirage Forest, which was recently completed. I'm looking for a condition replacement on one of the cards, but that's not so bad. I still have one, so that's cool. The Reggie's there. This one being Holon Research Tower. Missing 5 cards, I think, from the set. A Snow Cloud cast form. What else am I missing? Follows Hypno, I can't remember. I think this is a regular cast form. Is that this one? Hang on a second. Actually, I have something to check while I'm doing this. Oh no, it's Ditto Mr. Mime I'm missing here, and a regular Ditto. And then I'm missing 2 energies at the end. Yeah, I think I'm missing those 2. Yes, I think it's... Yeah, 85 and 86 I am missing. Here we have Holon Phantoms. Missing 1 card right there. Holon's cast form. That's what it is. And that might be an energy, but it's at the very least a trainer card. Miracle Crystal. I'm missing 3 trainers, but I am not pursuing buying them just yet, as I have 18 sealed packs of Miracle Crystal, in which I hope to pull my first ever gold star. First pulled, of course, because I have all the set-based ones. But I also hope to pull Windstorm, Cessation Crystal, and then some sort of goofy charm thing that I'm missing. And here, the last of the official 3rd gen sets is the Furthest Ends of Offense and Defense, and I'm missing the Scramble energy at the end, but I've got the Mew Gold Star. And I've got the Charizard Gold Star. Oh, now you can see it. It's right there. So overall, that set is looking pretty healthy despite missing a single card. Now we're into Diamond and Pearl 1. I decided to combine Diamond Collection and Pearl Collection into a single set. Took a little while to get used to, but we got there eventually. And I'm missing a Mime Jr., but I've got sealed packs, so I'm not concerned. I think Mime Jr. is an uncommon, but even if it's a non-holo rare, I'll pull him eventually. Told you this was a thick binder. I'm also choosing not to show my trade binder in here. This is purely a collection video, and this is why. Look how long this video is going to be already. We're just starting into 4th gen. Diamond and Pearl 2, Secret of the Lakes. All finished up, all complete. But there is one card that's not going to be in the binder. That's because I have a Lake Boundary, which I traded for from somebody else, and now I can't find the damn thing because I'm stupid. But I'm sure it's around here somewhere in the gigantic mess of cards that I have. Yeah, there's a hole right up there. Oh, don't even, that's what she said. You can think it all you want, but... And now, we have not Diamond and Pearl 3, but the World Champions Pack. I'm only missing 2 energy cards from this. I have the Evolution Gold Stars. I have all the Pokemon. I'm just missing, I think, a Grass Energy and a Lightning Energy. This set is just insane. If you're trying to collect it, seriously, good luck. Good luck. It's a ridiculous struggle to get these cards. But it's still a lot of fun, I must say that. Binder number 4. Let's jump into Shining Darkness. A ridiculously sized set with some incredible holographic card choices. It's like EX Battle Boosts before that ever happened. They just picked the best of the best and said, we're making a set with all nasty Pokemon in it. And they made a bunch of unknowns, and that just pissed me off. But this one's going to be a smaller binder, which is good because there's 11 binders in total. There's your energy cards. Again, because I opened a box of Shining Darkness, the energies are there. Now we're on to Diamond and Pearl 4, Chasing the Moonlight and Dash of Dawn, or Dawn Dash, whatever causes thine own boat to float. This is where the sets really got jumbled up on their transformation into English cards. But all mine, all complete, all done. Let's move on to the second half. Dash of Dawn, I presume, is the more popular one amongst y'all. Leafeon, Glaceon, Level-X's being in the set. And now we're on to Diamond and Pearl 5. Mysterious Cry and Temple of Anger. Often overlooked sets, but points out the fact that we don't have Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie as EX cards yet. They've been completely blown off. And that's really sad. Because they were awesome when this set came out. They were really awesome, and I don't know what happened. Giant shift is coming in the tectonic plates of TCG collecting at the end of this set. Because after Diamond and Pearl 5 is done, Diamond and Pearl 6 shows up. And that's Intense Fight in the Destroyed Sky. And then we had full Holo Effect Zone cards. And we had the presence of reprint cards. Sparkle all the way across the Level-X's. We had shiny variants up there. See the Duskull and the Drifblim being there too. You'll see them in the next few sets as well, all the way through Arceus. There's those reprints I was telling you about. The Charizard line. Tends to make people pretty interested in that set, I gotta say. And now as we switch binders, we're moving on to the Platinum series, starting with Galactic's Conquest and going through all 4 sets. Let me tell you, if you've never had the pleasure of opening a Japanese sealed Platinum series booster box, it's about the most amount of fun you can have with your pants on. The pull ratios are absurd. The cards that you get out of there are just so varied. It's just a really stacked booster box opening. So if you ever get the opportunity to pick one up, I seriously suggest you do it. It's an absolute blast. Even record yourself if you want to. Maybe that can be one of the ways that you start opening. There's Bonds to the End of Time, Platinum Series 2, kicking off right here. One of my first booster box openings on my channel was Platinum 3, which we're about to see, and people got really interested in it, and that kind of helped move my channel along a little bit, which was awesome. Oh, I love that Flygon. There's your Pikachus across there. There's a set I was telling you about right here, Pulse of the Frontier. I've opened like 70 packs of this on my channel, 2 booster boxes and a bunch of loose packs here and there. Just absolutely love this set, can never get enough of it. I would collect it all over again if I had to. I would have no problem with that. Unless, of course, I had difficulty finding sealed, which can be a challenge from time to time. Oh, that Rayquaza. There's a legendary bird reprints right there. And now we're on to Arceus. All these sets, all the platinum sets, all the way done. All finished. Stricken from the list. Loaded with Arceus cards a set, and all of them looking so fine. Really, really great. Now we have the Arceus movie commemoration set. I do have a sealed booster box of this buried in my collection that I'm going to open up on a very rainy day, but my set is already done. It's only 30 cards. Now we have Heart Gold. Heart Gold is complete. Sorry, I need to straighten that out a little bit. Heart Gold is complete. But like the other Legend Series sets, they all came with full reverse holo sets, and those are not complete. But I'm really proud of how much progress I've made with them, because all 4 regular sets are done, and all 4 reverse sets are within striking distance. I think I'm only missing 2 reverse holos, as this is the reverse holo Heart Gold set. Missing the artillery right here. And in the top right hand corner, I'm missing the Noctowl right up there. Now we're on to regular Soul Silver, which of course is done. Nice companion piece, as you can see the Lugia legend coasting across the top. And your energy cards there. And here's the progress of my reverse holo set. Also, I believe only missing 2 cards. I am missing the Great Typhlosion right there on the bottom. And I'm missing the Pichu, which should be right there. I'm not as close in Reviving Legends or Clash of the Summit, but still pretty pleased with how it's going so far. And here we go with Reviving Legends as we start off binder number 6. Again, a completed set. Again, including some legend cards, as you can see. The elf lithograph in the corner. Now onto the reverse holos. Missing Macargo, Great Kingdra, Espeon over here. And then Fortress and Scizor, I believe, on the top. Get out of here, there we go. But the rest of them are in place. Now we have Lost Link, all finished up. Very nice looking set at 40 cards. Very expensive to get a booster box of that. Go for like $1,000 now. Clash at the Summit, the final Legend Series set. All done with those. More great legend cards in there. Those beautiful legendaries all the way across and up there. Great choices on the cards, and now the reverse holos. I'm missing the Mamoswine in the top right hand corner. The Psychic type Celebi. I know, I'm missing a Pidgey reverse. I couldn't make this stuff up. And I think this one is Junk Arm and then Rescue Energy right here. That one's looking pretty good too. And as we cruise into binder number 7 and start off the Black and White series, I have a great announcement for you. I'm not missing any other cards. Seriously, I'm done. Black and White is done, X and Y is done. In fact, this Pikachu Shiny, this ultra rare Pikachu, is technically speaking a duplicate because they only printed it with the White Collection logo. So you're going to see 2 of the exact same card. That's kind of weird. But if you pulled an ultra rare Pikachu in Black Collection pack, it had the White Collection logo on it. If you pulled it in White Collection, it had the White Collection logo on it. That's just how it was. Now we're on to Red Collection. These pre-EX sets in Black and White. So the full arts were non-EXs, which is so weird. I always catch myself off guard. Nice looking page right there. Now we've got Black and White 3 Hail Blizzard. The first booster box I ever opened. This set contains the first full art I ever pulled, and my favorite card as well, and guess what? They're side by side. First and Bay. Really nice. There's your shinies up there. The other half of Black and White 3. Psycho Drive. More great full arts and shinies there. And I gotta say, as we look at Dark Rush here, Black and White 4, I think Dark Rush might be my favorite set to open. It's not my favorite set, but it's my favorite set to open. If there were an auction on eBay tomorrow for 5 boxes of Dark Rush for $200 shipped, I would almost certainly buy it. Look at those. It just did so great with it. Now the Mini Dragon selection set over here, only 20 cards, but all holographic. Something to look forward to for anybody that's going to collect the Legendary set in July. Now moving on to Black and White 5, Dragon Blade is first. Excellent full arts in that set. And now the other half, Dragon Blast. Now I believe that Dragon Blast may have the best full art and ultra rare collection of all the sets. Look at that Mutarakion Giratina, Reuniclus, which really has a soft spot for me, and I have one for it, because first shiny I ever pulled, and of course, shiny Rayquaza. Now we're on to Black and White 6 with Freeze Bolt. That was the first Japanese set I purchased on release. The start of the Ace Spec movement. And Cold Flare on the right-hand side, picking up where Freeze Bolt left off. Blastoise and Keldeo making appearances. That was fun for a while, wasn't it? Very cool. Black and White 7, Plasma Gale. The movement of plasma cards. It was cool for a few sets, but I'm glad it has run its course. More great full arts, and I pulled that shiny Charizard too. That was during the farewell party. Black and White 8, starting with Spiral Force. Fondly remember Black and White 8 madness. And then Thunder Knuckle. Thunder Knuckle definitely being one of the best Black and White sets around. Really top-notch artwork all the way through. Great card choices as well. And there's your full arts and shinies there. And now we're on to Shiny Collection as we move to binder number 8. We're starting to get into the sets that a larger portion of you guys might actually remember me opening. Black and White 9, Megalo Cannon. Very rude set when it first came out. Although it was very nice to have popped onto my doorstep as quickly as it did. Real early, I got it the Saturday of release. I still don't know what happened. They shipped it a day early and it just flew through customs. And now EX Battle Boost. The cause of my most popular video, and the cause of a lot of you guys being subbed to me as well. Though I like to think that my channel is more than just one video. It's hard to ignore its success, and their success making this set. And hey look! There are the original gold cards, just after I pulled them. That one's done. The reverse holo set is done as well, which is crazy to think about. Finally got that Snivy after months of searching. So glad to have made such progress with here. I'm so glad I'm not showing my trade binder so that everybody knows that none of this stuff is going to be for sale or trade. None of this is going to be available. And now we're moving on to the 6th generation with X Collection. And it's 3 full arts. And the spare color Vivillon on the top left-hand corner there, because how else are you going to put it in? And the Y Collection. And it's 3 full arts on the bottom, plus some energy cards in the back. X and Y2 Wild Blaze, my first case opening. Also, of course, a complete set, as are the remainder of the X and Y series sets. Very, very cool. See that Charizard peeking out? And then all its friends in the back. All here to hang out. And now we're on to binder number 9 of 11 in the final 4, well, I suppose 5 X and Y sets, starting with a Rising Fist. Crazy to think of how many sets you guys have experienced with me. This one was very memorable. And yes, it is only binder number 9 of 11 because I still have the deck cards and the promo cards to go. Completed this set out of the case, still can't believe that happened. X and Y 4 Phantom Gate. The monster set. Tidal Storm, first half of X and Y5, all those water Pokemon. And the birth of the Primals, of course. Ancient Traits coming in strong too. Well worth the case on both sets. As we see the start of Gaia Volcano over here. All that beautiful full art glory. Double Crisis. Very overlooked set. Still not happy with what they did with it, but I do appreciate the artwork quite a bit. And now X and Y 6 Emerald Break. All completed. Wow. And a ton of empty pages in the back to be filled by Bandit Ring, Blue Impact, Red Flash, and all that good stuff. And like I said before, I'm going to skip my trade binders, move right on to binder number 10. All the EX promo cards. You'll notice that the Entei EX is missing, but it's really not. You're going to see it shortly. I keep it as part of its set. But I am still missing an EX card. It is the Rockets Persian EX number 53, the holographic border version, not the 36 plain version. It might have been a fair card or something. That's where it came from. I do have all the Lv.X promos. That set is not nearly as big. And now we're going to see some of the Neo Premium files. I believe this is the Magma deck kit on the right-hand side, coming through here. All these decks are going to be completed. This, I believe, is the Silver deck kit. They're punctuated right up there by the Rockets Articuno EX. I do have the black deck kit, I just haven't opened it yet. This is the Mew versus Lucario, the Versus deck. Got a lot of the cards from somebody and decided to complete it. This is the Arceus Lv.X Grass and Fire deck. And I do have the other one still sealed, just haven't opened it on my channel yet. The Victini Battle Theme deck right here. This was a recent opening. Some nice cards. A very recent opening right here, the Team Plasma Battle gift set. With the full art Darkrai and Giratina. Blastoise and Kyurem EX combo deck right here. That one ended up being pretty popular on the channel, which I love seeing. Mewtwo and Genesect half decks, also very popular on the channel, but I think it was merely because it was uploaded the same time as my EX Battle Boost Box 1, and therefore it got a lot of love. I don't remember what these ones are called. These are maybe the X and Y beginning sets. I think I combined them all into a single set, rather than piecewise them all together from other crazy stuff. I'm not going to do that. Charizard Mega Battle deck, right here. Xerneas half deck. Finished. Yveltal half deck. And the rest. Here's your Hyper Metal Chain deck right here. Including the full Metal Dialga, full art right up there, you can see that. This one, I believe, is a Super Legend set. Yep, because the Yveltal full art promo reprint, and the same thing with the Xerneas, so that's a Super Legend set right here. And the Rayquaza Mega Battle deck. I also decided to include all the scrap codes from X and Y5, because, well, I've got them displayed in my binder. I might as well show them off. Those look pretty cool, don't they? I've also been really meaning to update this as well as the final binder that you will see, but I've got some custom cards in here that people were kind enough to make for me, some signature cards. It's by no means complete. I've got a whole bunch that are not done. And I got some old energies in here that I'm just using to fill out the binder, to help them all keep their shape. And guys, you've almost made it. You're onto the final binder. Very impressive that you stuck around this long. These are all my loose deck cards and promo cards, sorted by generation. Then by type, and then sort of by Pokemon. You've already seen all of first generation. That's it. That's the whole thing. Only showing unique cards as well as we look at second gen. Not an enormous smattering of those ones either. Third gen is going to be more significant. Got some trainer cards in there, but fourth and fifth gen is where the real loose deck cards and promo cards really start popping up. Shut my phone off there. So we go through the fire types. Some pretty cool stuff. Crazy amount of variety that they have here too. You just get cards from all over. Random Groudon promos. Crazy colorless types that don't really seem to fit in any other format. And of course some trainers there too. Some of them will look like duplicates, but they might be from different decks. So that's why they are listed separately. A couple random energies too. And onwards and upwards. Sorry, looking through the viewfinder, that was actually third gen that we saw before, and there's more of your fourth gen stuff. Just crazy. Amazing to think of how long it took to amass this kind of collection, but how quickly it snuck up on me. With the really large holo lots that I was purchasing, how these cards just kind of popped up out of nowhere. And suddenly I kind of just looked around and said, wow, this is worth a binder. You know, this is worth actually sorting out and collecting. Which is pretty awesome to think about. Now we're on a 5th gen right here. Also going to be sorted by type and then by Pokemon. A quick adjustment there. Guys, be sure to let me know, if you got this far, be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you're impressed by it, if there are certain cards that you really, really like. Anything that you want to share as far as my collection is concerned. Even if you just want to congratulate me on 9K. But shooting this video ended up being a lot more fun than I thought it would be. It just did. It's nice to sit down and record all this. To go through and, you know, really see what kind of progress you've made. It's pretty fun. Closing up 5th gen right now and going through the small amount of 6th gen, mostly EX cards that I have in here. Lot of EX cards in these 2 pages. A few more on the back and the trainer cards. And that's going to do it. That's the whole thing, guys. That's it. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And leave a comment below, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in the next video.